Okay. Come on, game. Load faster. It's only what? 2-minute load times, roughly? I haven't timed it in a while, so maybe it's slower or faster. But it sure feels like it's a lot longer than 2 minutes. It's probably the enforced inactivity. In any case, let's see. Last time we had just finished clearing out Wretched Skies 10 and eliminating the Xenon threat, if I remember correctly. There were still some random Xenon flying around, but there weren't any stations left. So I suppose the next thing to do is continue onward. We can clear out one system, we can clear out 2. And 3, and so on. Alright, what's the map look like? Everybody's gathered down around here. Question is, should I continue to Litany of Fury and start blowing shit up there? Or should I go back and clear out this area up here? I don't think these have any Ks left up here. But this is probably the most well-defended area in my empire. I mean, except this gate over here, which is sort of defended still. It's taken a bit of a chewing, but I'm tempted to go after Litany of Fury and just clean out this dead end. Okay, well, first of all, what do we have in the way of materials here? It looks like they're just getting started building stuff here. Clearly the Baldric has delivered a few more loads since last time I looked. Energy cells are still dreadfully low. Everything else here is doing pretty good. Metallic microlattice, optronic substrate, silicon carbide, all within acceptable levels. We just need to wait for the energy cells to stop being low. So, yeah, I think the thing to do is to gather everybody up and go straight for Litany of Fury. Probably to there first.
Jump gate.
Yeah,
Litany
let's go.
of Fury.
Start charging the travel drive. And try to get as centered up as possible. Think we're right side up. If we're not, then close enough. Okay. That should be good enough. We'll likely have to adjust when we get closer. Because we can't even see the gate from here. Okay, we're a little bit high, it looks like. Right like that. I think that's about right. Yeah, we're pretty much dead center on it right now. Okay. Wow. Now we're dead center on it. Not that it really matters, but anyway. Let's see. Ooh.
Entering system. Litany of Fury.
There's a fun something right up here that I didn't see.
K.
You, buddy, are about to have a very bad day. I shouldn't have killed the travel drive, but oh well. He's certainly not getting away. I think we can probably just charge right in and blow him up. There's not a whole lot around where we have to work. Yeah, we have to actually worry about. Well, drives. And just shoot until dead. We're probably a little bit close, so it probably wouldn't hurt to back off some. Mostly so we don't get damaged in the explosion when he blows up. Yeah, but the gun's cool a bit. And then he should go boom. Come on. But the gun's cool. And there we go. No more K. Go ahead and engage suck.
Danger.
We lost all of our shields. Okay, we're regaining them. But I do definitely need to pay more attention to what's going on shield-wise. I wish it gave like verbal warnings when your shields were low instead of just when your hull is low. Okay. Some of you guys have got to go.
P.
Let's go ahead and wipe out some P's here. That'll help out a lot.
P.
Got a lot of defense drones around us from the station as well. Which is probably bad. Oh, there we go. And boom.
N. M. P.
There you go. Yeah, we were definitely way too close to that K when it blew up.
P.
Oh, there's another one. Where is he? Being too close to a K when it blows up tends to be... What? Oh. Tends to be a bad idea. It does not enhance life expectancy.
P.
Where's he at? Below us. Roughly. What passes for below in space. Okay.
N. P.
Yeah. P's we can easily line up in front of us and blow them away. And they're also the ones that mount the heaviest guns, so... Yeah. Goodbye, P. It doesn't do much to enhance our survivability versus just sitting still and letting them all die against us, but...
M.
Okay.
M.
No P's left?
M.
I don't see any. Looks like we still have all of our turrets in good shape. So that's good. How are the rest of the fleet doing? The rest of the fleet are doing. Yeah. This is us. The others are all kind of scattered around, doing things of limited utility, it looks like, for most of them. Oh well. Well, let's re-engage the suck. And I suppose it probably wouldn't hurt anything to shoot at the station a little bit. Don't see any nearby stuff. There's a P behind us. Do I want to turn around and shoot him? Probably.
N.
Where's he at right now? In front of us somewhere. Damn it, stop pressing that button by accident. I probably ought to rebind it somewhere else, just so I don't do that.
M.
Okay, that is not what we were looking for. What we were looking for is still below us. There we go.
P.
There's one of them anyway. There's another one just off to our side. Boom. Boom.
P.
Okay. Engage sock. I don't really like the lighting in this system, that's for sure. This is definitely not a place I would build something. Anyway. Looks like there's another P that came out from somewhere. A couple more of them, actually. Like 4 of them. We should double check to make sure there's no Ks on the way in. Also, there's some sweet loot hanging around here. I wish you could activate the loot suck from non-pilot consoles. Okay, that's the K we destroyed earlier, I think. No, that's a P that's just sitting closer than expected.
Solar power plant.
Okay. Very little damage has been done to the solar power plant. Get a little closer. Looks like they just lost the storage. We should be close enough to damage the solar array. I'm actually not sure. Looks like the repair crew's got our guns repaired. So that's good. It wasn't like they were heavily damaged in the first place, but... I kind of want to go wander around and get some of this loot that's hanging around out here. Oh well. Let's get a little closer. We're definitely in range now. Don't want to get too close because it will damage us. What do you think you're doing, buddy? Ah, we're overheated again. Looks like the secondaries have his number, though. Well, regardless, why let the secondaries have all the fun?
Container.
Okay, it's energy cells. I don't actually care about it.
Solar
Need to
power
target the solar
plant.
power plant. Okay, there we go. Re-engage the loot sock. I really should fly around and... Oh, wait.
K.
Hello. You, sir, are not allowed to do whatever you are contemplating doing. I'm not sure what you think you're getting hit by something at the bottom. Looks like the big turret's off the station. That's unfortunate. I've got us in a hard upward. Yeah, we're still being hit by those stupid... Okay, re-engage travel drive. See if we can go get that K before it becomes an actual issue. Okay. I am starting to get used to using the thrusters on the hat sticks. So that's really good. Alright, this guy is going to die before he creates any real issues. He thinks he's going to create a lot of real issues, but I have news for him. Yeah, he's realigning on me instead of on the Johnny. Which is fine, because I have nearly full shields. I need to let the guns cool. We definitely need to go into full reverse though, because he's getting closer than I really would like. Okay, he's about ready to go. Bottom guns are gone. Boom. Okay. Are there any other Ks in the area? No. Johnny's low on shields. The as of yet unnamed Sin here. A little low on shields, not too bad though. Alright. It looks like a bunch of Paranid are here. Well, I guess we'll find out how that works out for them. Okay. Do I even really want to be here? I don't think I do. Let's fly like midway between the two here. Oh, something over there just blew up. I really ought to find... Okay, let's see if I can find the... Well, first let's suck up this loot. Then I want to see if I can find the build storage. Don't see it over here. But if we select the station... Okay. I'm not sure what the camera binding is for orbit target. Okay, there's the build storage. And it looks like it's empty. Anyway, apparently target focus camera is not a thing that is part of the standard cycle views. You'd have to bind that separately, probably. Boo. Alright. This will blow this thing up. Gauge a bit of loot suck. Oh, there's another bad thing coming. Well, let's go get it. Oh, hello. I do believe that we are probably upside down. Let's go ahead and roll over. Okay. Thought the gun's cool. And let's see if we can make this thing go boom. Definitely want to go for reverse. We're a little close right now. Gun's cool. Our shields are starting to get low. But it's going to blow up before we run out. So all is well in the universe.
Danger.
And we took some gun damage because I got too close. Not that that's a big deal. Come on, autosave. You're crimping my style. Wait. We probably don't want to rotate that way.
Explosion imminent.
I think I'm upside down now, actually. Looking at the station. Give us a little bit of up thruster here. And a little bit of forward. Let's see if we can get into a more interesting position. Go ahead and kill the engines and let the loot catch up with us. We got a little bit chasing us. We'll go over to this end of the station and take out the core or whatever this piece over here is. Okay.
Defense drone. Solar power.
Sometimes it's just easier to use the mouse. Okay. A little bit more up thrust. We probably should be in range right now. Looks kind of like we're in range. But still, I want to be above it a little more, so. Gonna get a little bit closer. And keep up thrusting a little bit. We're more above it. This should be good. It looks like the gun damage we took is very minor, because I don't really notice or I don't notice much fire rate difference between the guns. That's one way that gun damage expresses itself, as the damaged ones fire slower than the others. I say one way. That might be the only way. I don't actually know. It feels like they might cool down a little slower too, but it's hard to know for sure. Anyway, station's almost half dead, so that's good. Oh. Okay. Or any more legions of evil coming our way on the map? Doesn't really look like it. I should get the wheelbarrow up here and do some scouting. Actually, do I have a fighter docked on board? I might actually. I think the litigious rodent is on board, but that's not really a good option. It's not outfitted to be flown around. It's still in quest configuration since I haven't completed that quest yet. Anyway. Ugh. You need to keep a sharp watch for caves, though. I'm not sure what these Paranid think they're doing. They're just kind of drifting around down there, not really accomplishing a whole lot. I should check to see what the status back home is. How are you doing on your construction? Pretty well, actually. Looks like the first 2 panels are either done or mostly done. Yeah. Okay, cool. How are we doing on energy cells? 34,000? We're producing a good number per hour. Okay. I should select the station here so I can see how much health it has. Yeah, it's under half health, so that's good progress. Don't see any K indicators anyway. We can clear out Litany of Fury. This other one here I haven't explored yet. Let's see. Do I have one of you rapiers? I think has some satellites on board still. Okay, that one has 1 satellite. This one has none. Okay. Apparently I don't have anybody loaded with satellites anymore. I should probably go change that. It's not a really big priority though. I wish that the AI was a little bit more enthused about shooting the station with their main guns. But they just don't seem to find it that exciting. Hello, Azure. Welcome here. Well, we're doing pretty good damage to the station, though. Bound back to normal space, you can pick the station quest back up. Didn't enjoy your little Lost in Space adventure? Nova Galaxy's Voyager. What was it even doing? I thought I had that just gave it orders to move somewhere nearby. 2 of the ships, it looks like, are firing their main guns right now, so that's better than average. Oh, 3rd one's firing even. They're getting really excited. That's 3 out of 4 firing. Terrans do not like you. Do they actually really not like you, or do they just kind of not like you? Because at least one of the game starts, or most of the game starts, they'll start out kind of meh about you. They won't let you land at their stations, but they won't actually shoot at you. Yeah. Most of the game starts, they won't let you land at their stations, but
Explosion imminent.
they're not so unhappy that they will shoot you. Figuring out how to get rep with them is a bit of a pain in the butt, but... Oh, you went to... Terrans have... Some of their stations are off limits to people who aren't friends with them. So if you go into the wrong system, they'll get pissed at you, yeah. if you look in the faction list, find Terran Protectorate, it'll tell you what systems you don't have access to. Well, and if you hover over the different levels here, it'll tell you what level you need to get access to the various things. Did you actually get into their systems with an anomaly? I didn't think there were any anomalies that went there. Unless it was along your way or something. Anomaly was a few systems out. Okay, yeah. Let's get a little bit more vertical thruster going. Get a little bit more of a top-down view. This one apparently almost dead because his lights turned off. Need to let the guns cool. Yeah, we're finally killing the station at a pretty good clip. I should get a proper scout in here and actually start exploring a little bit. Let's go ahead and buy a ship. Specifically,
Explosion imminent.
let's buy a Tacoba with the standard loadout. And let's give it... oh, we'll say about 30 advanced satellites for now. And we will name it... oh, what shall we name it? It has to be named something so I don't lose track of it in the list and accidentally sell it. It will be... oh... we'll just name it the satellite truck. Damn it, stop mangling it. There we go. Satellite truck. No, that's too boring. The direct TV truck. Okay. Oh yeah, there is that thing you need to do to get a crap ship. Well, I think when it was time for me to do that one, I looked around to see what the cheapest ship I could find was, and it ended up being some kind of scout that was outfitted with like nothing as far as gear went. Just minimum gear. You can have some. You can get something like that pretty cheaply. I don't remember which kind of scout it was either. So I guess you have to do your own shopping. That segment lost its lights. So it's about ready to go. There we go. I need to rebind that action to something else. It's just that wall. Okay, no, I don't need to rebind that action. I need to rebind the suck loot action. Oh, what could I even bind that to that would be prone to accidentally pressing things? I don't know.
Explosion imminent.
I'm trying to think. Most of the buttons that are easy to reach are already used for something. Does this big red button do anything? Let's find out, actually. Controls. General. And it's somewhere around here. Don't remember what exactly it's called. It's not called toggle loot sock. Here it is, container magnet. Okay, that button was not used for something. That seems like an awfully important button to bind to a task like that, but I guess loot is important, so. What should I use that old other button for? It's like inward is autopilot on. Upward is dock. Downward is get up. So inward is autopilot on. Also outward should be something useful. Oh, they have a built-in FPS counter? That might be useful occasionally. Toggle guidance. That doesn't seem very useful, to be honest. Toggle sound definitely isn't useful. I don't know what radar modes do. Navigation and battle mode. Interesting. Let's go ahead and bind that to toggle radar mode. Just to see what it does. Oh. Okay, that actually is useful. It changes from a top-down mode to a 3D around you mode. Picked up a mission to blow up mines, got close, and boom. Yep. Mine missions are really easy as long as you're really careful. You need to stay far enough away and shoot them one at a time. But I have killed myself, I don't know how many times on mine missions. Figuring out how close was too close and so on. Yeah, okay, that's actually useful. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Controls, save profile. Yes. There. Unfortunately, you saved 20 seconds before you got there. Particularly when I was still fairly noobish. Well, even now, if I remember. I like to save a lot whenever I'm about to go into something. It does have a quick save function. F5 as is standard. But no save in this game can really be described as quick. Still a useful button though. Okay, this place is about ready to go. It's got to be like at 1 or 2%. Okay, it's at 3%. Close enough. Sadly, only saves 1, overwrites it. Yeah. But it's usually good enough. If you just save before you do something stupid, and then... also, I would suggest, it's annoying, but it's valuable, to turn the autosave interval to its lowest setting, which is, I think, 10 to 20 minutes.
Explosion imminent.
That can save quite a lot of heartbreak and frustration. Okay, somewhere this still has a living piece. %0 health. Is it that over there? Yeah, I don't actually see anything over there. Oh, it looks like the AI is shooting at this, so
Explosion
there we go.
imminent.
That is not the only living piece. They're shooting over that way. Okay. There's another partially repaired bit over there. I don't know if I'm in range or not. Looks like it might be or not. Took some shots at a large ship near a station, got 20k bounty. 20k isn't actually that much as far as bounties go. If you have a police license for whatever faction owns the system. Okay, there we go. It's dead now. If you have a police license, you get 30k bounty. Hey, you bastards. What do you think you're doing? Let's grab a ship and send it back to take care of that little problem. Okay. There we go. The police license will give you the reward no matter where you are in the system, assuming it's an enemy of the owner of the system. And it will additionally, you would get a larger reward, at least a little bit. I'm not sure how much larger it is actually. But anyway, I do know that destroying a K gives you a 600,000 credit reward. Okay. Let's go murderize this other station here. I don't think that's the only station. I'm gonna fly past this other one over here too. Actually, wait a second. Is the DirecTV truck done? Yes, it is. Okay, so we will dump a satellite there. We will dump a satellite there. And we will... where else should we dump satellites? Dump one here, I guess. And then over here. Oh, there's the autosave. Come on, autosave, hurry up. You saved me from myself so many times, but you are still annoying. Okay, put one there. What? Oh, I accidentally deselected it, that's why. Okay. That should be enough satellites in here for now. Then come back out here. Dump one there. And dump one here, I guess. And then maybe over here. Just to make sure we have this area in our vision. And over here. Might as well get our money's worth out of this. Okay, and then fly back to here and wait. So it's more or less out of harm's way. As for us,
Xenon factory.
this baby station is going to be murdered in the cradle. Because I did not want to see a station there that I actually have to worry about. Okay. All nice and lined up with this thing. For no particular reason except we can. This should go down very quickly. It's still the default 15%. What are you guys shooting at? Is the actual... Okay, there we go. It's not actually at the center of the thing. Yep, we're doing damage. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kaboom. Nice and easy. There's nothing left of the build storage, is there? Looks like the build storage is empty. Yeah. Okay, so everybody else got sent over to there. I'm going to go over to here so I can see this thing on the map. And we can't engage the drives because we have annoying little gnats flying around. So we'll just sit here and let those kill themselves in our glorious presence. Speaking of our glorious presence, how are you doing over here? Doing okay, it looks like. Don't get so close to the damn station and then you won't take shield damage. They'll back off on their own eventually. Let's see. Apparently over here somewhere there's another gate. Which I do remember there being another gate in the system somewhere, I think. Or was it? Anyway. I thought I'd seen another gate in the distance somewhere. Right over there. Not sure if it's an actual gate or if it's a destroyed one or what, but... What? You idiot. It just kept flying in close, I guess. Oh well. It wasn't a named one, and furthermore, it didn't have, well, it's very replaceable. Even with the AI mod, the AI can sometimes still be dumb. That said, we are now down 1 sin from where we started off with. I should probably buy a few more. I should probably immediately teleport home and go deal with this sin that's parked right here.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Out of my seat, please. Okay, this is not a sin, and is the far squishier wheelbarrow, and therefore care must be taken.
K.
Thankfully, there's only one K this time, and we don't have to worry about being shot from directions other than expected. So hopefully we will not have quite the parade of incompetence that we had last night. Be lazy to engage the travel drive, but I also don't want to use too much of my shields, so... Okay. Get a little bit of maneuvering here. I want to select the damn... There we go. Boom.
Danger.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. Now...
Danger.
that freighter is going to have a bad day. He might escape if he runs like there's a K after him.
Danger.
Okay, that engine's gone. Like over to their side.
Danger.
Okay. Probably shouldn't hit here and just sit here and just let that thing shoot us, so goodbye. And we're overheated. Boom, no more engines. And as history has demonstrated many times before, a K with no engines is a sitting duck. That's not what I wanted to select. Okay, there we go. Need to be a little bit careful here. Whoa, don't want to swing out quite that far. Okay, it's shooting underneath us. It's trying, but it doesn't have a shot. You know, the solution to dealing with this thing is probably just to build a K and have it come out here and shoot the toothless, not K, build a Sin, and have it come out here and shoot the very shortly toothless K. Let's ignore that other bottom one. And let's go get these other turrets. Which shouldn't take long at all to blow up. Okay. Fly over the top. Right, like that. Gotta be a little careful here with how we aim so that we actually hit with most of our shots. Okay, that's gonna go completely real soon here. Those mines took a while. The most annoying thing about the mines is you can't just use the target nearest enemy hotkey most of the time. Had to be within 3K to hit, and the last few you blew up are 1.7K. There he goes. Alright. Now we just have one more bottom turret. I probably should go ahead and order a Sin first, though. Okay. Spa ships. Rizal. Get a Sin. Doom loadout. Add to shopping list. How many of these things can we buy in one go? Not 5 apparently, but only because we're short of energy cells. Can we order 2? Yeah, we can. Awesome. Boom. We'll sell 1, use 1. I want to see how much they sell for one thing. Okay, got a little bit of a careful maneuvering here. And it's toothless. Well, mostly toothless. There are still a few guns on it taking fire. Okay, well, the swan song will leave parked there for now. After removing all orders, because apparently it had some to go somewhere. You, random Sin I sent off to destroy something earlier. You come over here and go help these guys out. And I saw a construction ship in this area earlier, but it doesn't seem like anybody's building anything unless it's off here somewhere where we can't see it. Let's take the DirecTV truck and drop a satellite over here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now, let's go murderize every single thing on the outside of this. Starting with shields. Okay. These are the engine shields right here. So they are actually of somewhat important to take out. There's probably some turrets still left alive on the nose. No, they're dead already. Okay. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and use the next and previous subcomponent. Okay, somebody over near side. Let's just pop right over the top here. Boom. Medium impulse turret. Wait, they repaired one of the rear turrets? Well, that's illegal. All-round engine. Medium shield generator down on the nose. Those are for the nose guns, I think. Well, cheek guns, I normally call them, I guess. Okay. Uh-huh. There's another shield generator over here. I think the quests that show up are pretty evenly paced for a new character. Yeah, you'll definitely see some that you're not capable of completing, though, early on.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, the DirecTV truck has completed its task.
Mamba.
I don't want to select...
Okay.
Okay, there we go. XL shield generators are the only thing left. And one of them is actually taking a little bit of the hull damage from something. One of the split must have one of those guns that can shoot through shields. Cool. Like building a defense platform? Yeah, pretty much. Defense platforms aren't that hard or expensive to build once you've got them figured out, though. It's just that, well, they do take more than what a starting character is likely to have available. Yeah, somebody's definitely shooting this with a shield piercer of some kind. I wonder if you can destroy this on our own, or, you know, with the help of the split that are attacking. Oh, the gun's cool. The cool thing is that most missions do not have a expiration date. So if there's a nice looking mission that you know you can't complete yet but think you might eventually, you can just accept it, let it fester. Oh, Raiders! Hello, Ghost Prime and accompaniment. Welcome here. You're just in time to watch us very slowly Blugan a K to death. Actually, that sin should be done somewhat soonish. Okay, 6 minutes. We're not likely to actually Blugan a K to death. We're likely to sit here until I get bored and then call in the sin to blow it up the rest of the way. But anyway, so I assume you were playing X4. How was it going? Let's see. There's definitely... right around here somewhere, somebody's got a shield-piercing weapon. Because I'm not doing that damage to the shields. I'm not doing the shield damage, but somebody's doing the hull damage to them. If that Sin doesn't hurry up, might actually be able to kill this thing before it gets here. No thanks to me and my shoddy gear, but... Think he raided and ran, had to tuck in mini tank. Yeah. The best kids are other people's kids. I don't have to deal with that problem. Yeah, there's definitely some of the split are hitting that thing and doing a pretty good number on its hull. I could use some good shield piercers on my ship, but alas, the Terrans don't have any. How long do we have? 4 minutes until the Sin's available? Well, there goes half of its field capacity. Let's get a little more underneath here. Alright. Shields are just about to go down. And when they do, I'm going to let my guns cool. So you have a better chance to reach the shields and take the shield generator without having to worry about any regeneration. Not that it seems to matter, because we're keeping it between the split and me, we're keeping it pretty thumped down. There we go. Boom. There are now no subcomponents left anywhere on this ship. Yep. Next previous subcomponent do nothing. Okay. How many minutes till the Sin's here? 3. Okay. Yeah. I don't think a Sin is going to get to participate in this combat. I might just go ahead and sell both of them instead of just selling one. Yeah, this thing's going down pretty fast. Gotta get ready to hit the thrusters and get out of here so we don't blow up. Cheapest ship was about 408k, does that sound right? That sounds a little expensive. Maybe? No, that might be cheap. I was about to say let me check, but I'm not going to check until this thing is safely blown up, because I don't want to be sitting next to it looking at the map while it explodes. That is a very Milo thing to do, and I would prefer to avoid that if possible. 408k might be on the cheaper side. I keep thinking it's less, but when I think about it more, that sounds reasonable. Most of the expense of a ship is in the fittings. So as long as you have like no shields or Mark 1 shields or Mark 1 engine and
Explosion imminent.
okay. Should be well clear. Yep. Kaboom. Okay, let's do a little bit of loot suck, and then I'm going to do some very quick, as in just check one place, ship shopping. It looks like there are not enough hull parts to finish the ship. Does that mean you should cancel the order and try building a different station, or should just order it anyways? That means that until somebody delivers more hull parts, whether that be you or an AI, your ship order is not going to finish. Also, the price of the ship is partially controlled by how much parts are in stock. So you are going to be paying way more for that ship than what you would pay if they were well supplied. So maybe look for a different shipyard. Or wharf, I guess it would be. Because it's likely going to be cheaper there. Let's see. I'm going to use the PIO wharf here. Because they usually have pretty good stock of stuff. Let's see what we can price a small rapier with a minimum preset. So they want to use combat Mark 1s. We can use all-round Mark 1s to be a little cheaper. Not that it's much difference. Thrusters, they want combat Mark 1s. We use all rounds for slightly cheaper. Not that it matters. No shields, because who cares? No guns. Basic software. No consumables. The only crew is a pilot. 274. So yeah, definitely look around for a dock that's better supplied. Because the price of everything is based on the price of its components. You can expand every bit here to see what components it takes. And so the more components it is, the more it costs. I think there's a multiplier on top of that yet, but I'm not really sure. I haven't actually looked that up. But I do know if components are short, it'll be way more expensive. So sometimes it's worth, if you can buy whatever you're trying to buy, like you want a specific model of ship, and it's available from a couple different places, it can be very worth shopping around to find out which place has it cheapest. Or if there's a couple different models of ships that would be acceptable, then shopping around is usually worth it. In the same way that if you're trying to sell ships, different places will buy them for different prices. Yeah, hull parts are used to make the chassis. Oh, let's see. On the other hand, you now know a place that is willing to pay top money for hull parts, probably. If you have any to sell. Let's go park this thing in an asteroid field and get back to what we were doing. Over here somewhere is a good place, I think. Okay. Do a nice flat turn. There we go. What do our defenses here look like? Very shoddy. But they are sort of acceptable for now. Are there any more Ks coming? Not immediately. Up here, I don't think these guys even built any Ks yet. Since the last time I cleaned them out. Okay. Change the ship all to different races, and now the station has enough. Yeah, it's probably a slightly cheaper ship as far as how many parts it takes to make. However, just because it has enough doesn't mean, you know, just because it's enough to build your thing doesn't mean it has a lot. So it might still be costing more than what it would elsewhere if you could find another.
Entering system. Litany of Fury.
Why do we have random? Oh, yeah. Anyway, it probably is going to cost you a little more than a place that's better supplied. As to where that is, or if there is anywhere that's better supplied at the pure point in the game, is a completely different question. Go ahead and suck in the loot. Even though we just dropped some of it. There's a lot of good stuff around here anyway. I kind of wish there was a way to tell it not to suck in cargo, just suck in loot, if that makes any sense. Yeah, if you really want a particular kind of ship and they're short on hull parts and you don't want to wait, you can take your other ship and go buy some and deliver them yourself. That usually works out pretty well because then you get paid to buy a ship. Although it's still, I mean, you generally don't make money on that kind of overall, but
Xenon factory.
yeah, let's go wreck this little baby factory and then This defense platform needs to go at some point. But we'll go over here to help with this one. Hello.
Okay.
Who do you think you are? Okay. We're on a mission to get rid of this K first. Before it destroys any of our ships. Or otherwise inconveniences us. Well, it looks like the Johnny is in danger. Hopefully we get there in time to save it. We might end up having to name one of them Johnny 2. It just so happens that there's a Hall Parts factory a third of the way across the current sector. Well, assuming they have a bunch of them on sale, you could probably make some money by doing a few delivery trips. Looks like there's multiple Ks around here. That's not great. I'm gonna ram this thing. Get away from my stuff. Okay, hopefully Johnny makes it out alive. Yeah, you might save some money by doing that, actually. If you deliver a bunch of hull parts and then order your ship. Do you have anything freighterish at this point in the game yet? Because if you're just delivering stuff with your fighter, you can get enough there to do it, but you won't be able to get enough to make a lot of money or anything. Okay, you are going to go next.
Danger.
Actually, let's just sit here for a second and collect the loot. Yeah. Anyway. Currently you only have your starter ship and a small miner. Yeah. You'll be able to deliver enough to buy the ship, but you won't be able to actually keep the place supplied or anything. Okay, we're well within range. I don't mind if he shoots me a little because my guns are way more powerful than his at this point. Thank you, upgrades. Not that AK's guns are weak or anything. They're very strong. Better let the guns cool a little bit more. Also, we're getting pretty close to him, and I don't want to take much damage when he blows up.
Explosion imminent. Danger.
Well, we took some damage when he blew up. Oh well. Could always try to acquire a trade ship the pirate way. Yeah, it's a little hard to capture a ship though, and before you have something large enough to carry a bunch of Marines. Okay, I think the Johnny is still in good shape. It looks like it might have its repair drones out. Okay, it's not really in good shape. But it is in shape. As in, it's still alive. Let's get a slightly better angle on the station here, and then we shall shoot to go kablooey. Then again, most of the ships that I acquired via means that their owners did not appreciate, shall we say, since it definitely wasn't piracy. They were basically mini cruisers. All parts factory with 0 parts. That happens sometimes. Either it doesn't have enough materials to make parts, or it was just delivered, or it was just not delivered. It was just hit up by a larger freighter who took its whole stock. Which could be quite likely. Although if it's named All Parts Factory 2, That means that somewhere in the system there's a Hull Parts Factory 1. So there might be a second one with a few you can pick up. Unless it was destroyed. How much health does this thing even have left anyway?
S.
Well, I didn't mean you, but get out of my way.
Xenon defense
35%.
platform.
Okay, so it's about dead. Okay. Oh. You know, binding the right big red button to loot suck is probably a good idea. It seems like such a waste of such a prominent button, but at least I'm not constantly accidentally getting off the controls now because I wiggled my finger a little too much. Okay. Health is slowly going down. We need to wait for the guns to cool again. Got a little more loot suck. How much money do we currently have anyway? The real question is... Okay, the one sin is completed, the other is 2 minutes out. I think we're going to sell both of those. See how much money we can make off them. Hopefully, it's a lot. So that we can get the stuff we need to start cranking out Asgards. Because having a whole bunch of Asgards in my fleet just sounds like a good time. Actually, I should check also. We had the DirecTV truck drop a bunch of satellites. Did that reveal? Okay, that revealed a bunch of stuff. This is probably the next target. We'll send one sin after it and send everybody else after this one probably. Or actually I'll probably go destroy this one myself and send everybody after this one. Okay. Then of course we're going to have to... I'm not sure how much I want to do with just this in this area. I kind of want to get a larger fleet, but the easy thing about scouting a system is that you can see way farther than your radar can. So if you just align yourself with the plane of the elliptic, then you can just kind of scan the horizon, looking up and down a little bit. And when you see a station, you just fly over to it. Find out what it is. And you look around for more stations. You can scout out a system pretty thoroughly, pretty quickly. You're not guaranteed to get everything, because some stations are pretty far above and below the elliptic, and you might not spot them right away. But most friendly trade stations are pretty easy to spot. Overheated again, because of course we have. Come on, blow up. The station overall is at 10% health now, so it's about ready to go. early in the game, looking for stations and then flying to them is easily the best way to explore a system. Later in the game, of course, you can just take an AI ship in order to drop satellites all over the place. That's more expensive. And of course, you're still not guaranteed to discover everything. You can also give an AI ship a explorer command, and it'll explore a region you specify. Although that's extremely slow. They're very bad at it. But if you buy a bunch of explorer ships that are like effectively worthless because you didn't put anything on them except some engines, and just send them into friendly systems to explore one right after another while you're doing other things, it's not that big of a deal, and you can explore large chunks of space before you know it. You're just not going to get instant results that way. Okay. We're down to 0% hull, so this is very ready to go kaboom. Come on. Yep, there we go. Now, let's fly over here a bit and see if you can suck up some of this loot in the area. There's a little bit over here.
Awaiting orders.
The Johnny has still got damaged hull. But it should be fine as long as it doesn't do anything dumb. Okay, we'll go ahead and kill the engines right here. Gather up the loot in the area. And then it'll be time to order everybody. Well, almost time to order everybody to go fly to the next station. And there we go. Loot collected. Okay. Now, you two and you go over here and hit this defense platform. Meanwhile, I will be going over here to this one. And we will make it go away. It's only a 15% haul. And that's for the initial construction, so it's very squishy at this point. It looks like they're going to let us charge our travel drive. No, they're not. Bastards. Who and where are you? And what can I do to make your day worse? Okay, it looks like we got hit by a P, probably. Oh, there's the autosave. Come on. Our gun turret's firing at stuff concerns me a little. Let's see if we can engage travel drive again. None of that stuff actually seems like it's shooting at us, so... that said, that's a situation that I don't expect to last very long. Damn it. Well, so much for charging our drive again. Okay, well... Free loot, never say no to loot, and all that. I think we're gonna be stuck here for a while shooting this stuff. It's not gonna work out for any of them, but it doesn't appear like that's going to stop them any. Zoom out a little bit here. What do we got coming in from below? A couple P's and probably an M. Bottom turrets should have them lined up pretty soon. Okay, here we go. Yep, he's gone. Just in time for the next one to get lined up on us. I'm still not quite sure whether the pulse turrets or the what you're gonna call them turrets were a better bet for this. The pulse turrets seem better because they have much faster projectiles, and both kinds of turret have the same rotation speed. But sometimes the other turrets, I don't know. Maybe they're equally good against fighters and stuff. It's kind of hard to tell. Anyway. I think I'm just going to keep equipping everything with the pulses. They do slightly less damage. There's got to be some... The higher projectile speed has to pay off somewhere. I think it helps some against fighters, but it's hard, like, so hard to tell. Anyway. Whenever these miserable gets get out of here, we can get on our way. We're getting a decent amount of loot, though, so I suppose I shouldn't complain. We should probably take this time. Go sell those sins. Just those two. Oh, would you look at that? There's a K. We should probably not take the time to sell those sins. Also, who dares to attack the wheelbarrow? Oh shit. You, buddy. Go dock. Yeah, and don't fly back into the middle of that mess. Okay. So, we have a K coming on us. And then there's another K back home we need to go deal with immediately thereafter. So where is this K? He's right over here. This will be the easy K. Because let's face it,
K.
there is no universe in which a K is a match for a fully upgraded Sin. Or at least not a manually piloted, fully upgraded Sin. Maybe it'd be a match for an AI-controlled one? I don't know. In any case, this one is not AI-controlled, so... kind of a moot point. Get full forward speed. I don't think we're going to be able to engage travel drive to get over there. We'll try anyway. We might have destroyed enough stuff around us. Yeah. Bad things are happening at home. We need to get back there and deal with that. Thankfully, we have a couple of sins we can call in. So it's probably a good thing I didn't sell those yet. Found a factory that appears allegedly has hull components. Sadly, it appears to not exist. Not exist? How'd you know it was there if it didn't exist? Oh, you're 0 meters from it. That's weird. Okay. Full reverse so we don't take damage when he blows up. We're gonna take damage anyway when he blows up. We're way too close. Not that it's a big deal or anything, but... And okay.
We're taking hits.
Explosion imminent.
Boom.
Danger.
And boom. We take a chunk of hull damage too because I'm dumb and got too close. Okay. Not that it's a big deal. The service crew will have it fixed up in no time. That's very weird. That it would be marked on the map and that there's nothing there. Anyway, we better get out of here before we do anything else, because I don't want to be jumped by another K while I'm busy somewhere else. So we'll fly that away somewhere. Okay. This colossal mess. Let's go ahead and order both of our stay-at-home sins here to go attack that. 2 sins attacking a K who's already being harassed by stuff. Hopefully they do the good job. You can paste a screenshot of the Discord if you like before you move on. Sure. That'd be interesting. Okay, let's kill the engines. And I think I'm going to teleport to the wheelbarrow and go supervise this manually. Okay.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Go ahead and remove those orders. And let's get on board. Okay, so somewhere around here there are some caves. There they are. Let's get ready to on engine kill. I don't see them yet, which means they're probably behind one of these rocks. There's the sins that have been sent to assist. Let's go ahead and destroy some of the escort here. Come on, blow up. Blow up! I command you. Okay. Go boom.
P.
Get all close to this guy. And we're doing really well on shields still. We appear to have taken like no damage, which is actually a little unexpected. Must be all those nice sweet regeneration upgrades we have. Okay, where are you? There you go. Yeah, now we're taking damage. Head-to-heads tend to do that. Oh, it's being built and only 15%. Okay, yeah, that explains it then. Yeah, it's theoretically there, but it's not actually there. You could deliver stuff to its build storage, but build storages are weird. I have not been able to find any way to dock at a build storage manually. You can order the AI to dock there, but I have not figured out a way to do it. Yeah. Okay, where are the Sims? They're back there kind of tooling around. So let's get up behind this guy. we go.
Danger.
Oh, shut up about your danger. Okay, let's take out these engines.
Thanks for your help.
Every time I try to trade with build storage,
Danger.
it's not an option for the ship I'm piloting. I can't figure out how to dock there, you know what I mean? I can order the AI to dock there, to trade, but there's no way for me, personally, flying a ship to dock there and carry out a manual trade. Which seems like an oversight. I don't know why I'm bothering to shoot this. Okay. Well, the Sins are here and they're shooting it. So I think it is probably not going to last very long. L&M class can dock, also you can't. Yeah, it's really weird that even if I'm piloting, well, if I'm piloting a medium freighter, living out my freighter captain life, I should be able to dock at a build storage and sell stuff there. If it's a build storage, they'll buy things from me. It's just a weird oversight. Okay, these two, I think we're going to keep them for a little while, because apparently we need them.
Explosion imminent.
There's probably a big hull part shortage in your area. Delilah Swan Song is under attack. Well, I know a solution to that one. Mouse? Okay, there we go.
Awaiting orders.
Who is attacking the Swan Song? Oh. Hello, Kay. I didn't expect to see you there. And there's the autosave. Yeah, it's just really, it's a really weird oversight. I mean, obviously they didn't expect anybody to ever notice it, but sometimes I would like to just dock at a build storage and trade.
Entering system. Litany of fury.
Usually when I happen to be flying a freighter for some bizarre reason, which doesn't happen very often, admittedly, but it does happen occasionally. Off the controls, off the controls. Full reverse.
K.
Oh, overshot a little bit here. Okay, you guys are going to get a lot of gunfire into your soft underbelly. Actually, K's don't really have a soft underbelly, but anyway, it's beside the point. Boom, goes his bottom turret, at least one of them. I should probably keep backing up. That was probably his other bottom turret. Just exploded there. Nope, it wasn't. Probably was some shields for a bottom turret, though. Okay, that was his bottom turret exploding, I'm sure. Yeah, I think he's dead. Who's attacking my ship? Oh, 2Ks. I think it's only 1K here this time, but...
Explosion imminent.
It is not completely unheard of to have been 2Ks.
Danger.
Some of these systems really have a lot of stations. Yeah. I'm not really sure what makes the AI decide where they want to build stuff. It's obviously not resources, because they build industry in the dumbest places. Or at least what I think is dumbest places.
N.
Okay. Let's just go ahead
Xenon factory.
and click on the station. Do a little bit of loot suck, and then we'll fly over there and blow it up. Okay, 50K away. What's funny was Xenon sent 2 I's and 3 K's, and guess what? An Asgard killed. Oh, AI Asgard. The only time I've ever seen AI Asgard actually fight Xenon Eye, it killed the Eye and then died to the Eye's escorting K's.
We're taking hits.
Which wasn't particularly optimal, but if the AI somehow doesn't get stuck in turbo dumb mode, the Asgard could probably take out everything all by itself. Okay, this place is gone. Clear out the build storage over here. Build storage? There was a build storage? Okay, looks pretty empty to me. Those intervention core Asgard and 4 Osakas. Osaka's definitely inferior to the Sin, but they're still pretty powerful. Okay, where do we want to go next? This station's coming along pretty well. We just have this one left, I guess.
Defense platform.
All right. Join the Hat Trade Revolution. Have you done that before? That's a pull into the Hectiva main quest, isn't it? I think. Another K showed up and then left. Yeah, the AI can be weird sometimes. I don't know why they, or how they decide when they want to show up or leave. But sometimes I've had a K. So I have a alert set so that I should get a sound warning whenever a K shows up in any of the systems I want to defend. Sometimes it doesn't work. But sometimes it does work. And when it does work, sometimes it'll be the K have just arrived. And so it's like, oh no, scramble the ships, we got a K incoming, and then you get like just start getting everything headed the right direction, and the K decides, you know, I don't really want to be here after all, turns around and leaves. Brrr. Damn it. Anyway, let's engage travel drive and get over here. Blow this thing up. Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock already. Oh well, we'll blow the station up yet. I've not read any of the DLC content, you just got them. To be perfectly honest, I know which races are DLC added races, but I don't actually know anything much past that about what was added in the DLC and what wasn't. It's just better to play with the DLCs. I started playing X4 after the last DLC was released, so... Or the latest DLC, I should say. Hopefully it's not the last one. Because I want to see some Boron yet. Like, the actual Boron race, not just some random Boron scientist. Saw a massive Paranid fleet attacking the Hop. Yeah, those two are at war. I don't know if they're actively at war with each other in all game starts, or if they are just actively at war in some game starts, and in kind of a cold war in others. I actually haven't bothered to really poke around down that way much. I suspect they're probably actively at war in all game starts. 15 destroyers and 3 XL battleships. Yeah, fleets can be pretty impressive sometimes. I hope to build a large one eventually for this run. Probably give me mostly destroyers and Asgards, but or Synths and Asgards. I might run some fighters with it or something to keep enemy fighters off. I doubt I'll get any carriers.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, there goes that segment.
Danger.
Probably a little closer than we should have been to that. The first time I tried to destroy a station segment, I was right on top of it when I blew it up and it exploded, and then I was sad. Okay, so there's no Ks trying to ambush us here. No stations in Wretched Skies yet. There's some construction ships here, but they don't seem to be doing much of anything. Hopefully this guy plunks down a defense station somewhere around here. Okay. They're all working out pretty well. We have Xenon raiding parties all over the place because all of our defenses around the gate here are gone. That needs to be changed. Is it time to actually go ahead and build a defensive station here? I think maybe the answer is yes. Because we do have one up here that's managed to hold for a while now. Last one held right up until an eye came in and said bad things about it. And then it didn't last very long. These defenses are still holding fine. Yeah. I think we probably should start. We have the resources now. We have the Voyager here. We probably should build a second large freighter. I mean, we can build more large freighters, so it's not waiting an hour for them to slowly arrive from Terran space anymore. So we can crank out as many large freighters as we want to get them loaded up with the initial starting supplies. So we can get one started building pretty quickly. I think it might be time to get started on that. And also we have a big enough fleet that we can park around the gate. But first we'll blow up this station. That should set the Xenon back enough that hopefully they stop being a problem in Wretched Skies for a little bit. Builder buy a builder? Probably should. It's really cheap to rent one. But it is probably getting to the point where I should buy one for myself. Okay, he's not doing any damage to that. Do the Xenon have a plot other than war missions? I don't think they do. You can't play a Xenon. I don't know what it would be. You've never been able to play as a Xenon in any of the other X games. That'd be kind of interesting and weird to have a Xenon story. They would have to do something to give the Xenon an actual economy, though, because currently their economy is pretty basic. I think there's mods that let you play as Xenon, but it's definitely not a supported thing. Let's see, this thing's down to 20%. Would you please stop shooting at that ship over there? You're not doing any damage and you're causing me concern. I think causing me concern is the point. Yes, there is a mod. That'd be cool to play at some point, but before I do that, I want to try out the Star Wars Interworlds mod. I have such a long list of different runs I want to try in this. Some of them more fleshed out than others. Definitely I need to do a Paranid run at some point. That's probably going to be next, honestly. And maybe a Talati run at some point. Even though, honestly, the Talati are boring and have ugly ships. And then, of course, I want to play Star Wars Interworlds. And then I want to try some of the overhaul mods. Yeah. Long, long list of stuff to do. VAO? Probably. VAO? Don't remember what it's called. I have a tab open somewhere around here. Let's see. What is it called? VRO. There we go. Knew it was something O. VAO didn't sound quite right. But yeah. Want to try that out. A couple other mods that I want to maybe try eventually. Not sure what kind of run I'll do with them yet. Is there a way to get it so you don't decelerate when the map is open besides autopilot? I think there's a setting somewhere. Don't actually remember. Let me actually check here quick. There's a setting somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Maintain speed in menus on, right here, in ship behavior and game settings. That annoyed the heck out of me too. Until I found that setting. It's just really annoying. Yep. That is the wrong button. It's the one right below that one. Okay, there we go. 5% hull remaining. Yeah, this place is about ready to go kablooey. I think there's... I don't know if this is the last segment remaining alive or not. The one I'm shooting. There's a maintain speed setting? Yes, there is. I think somebody in chat told me about it like a long time ago. Or I don't remember. I might just... I think I complained about it and some... losing speed every time I opened a menu, and somebody in chat was like, oh, there's a setting. But that would have been like the first couple days of playing. But yeah, I highly recommend everybody turn that setting on for their mental health. Task Force Gamma is complete. Well, congratulations. Now to go find some place to use it. Possibly could have been you. It could have been. I don't remember who it was. It was a long time ago. Honestly, having chat around here has saved me from having to Google so many things or just sitting around being annoyed about things without... Ooh, Dirty Scum in Xyrus Dominion.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. And Litany of Fury is now gray. Okay, Xyrus Dominion 1. Dirty Scum. Indeed, there is a Dirty Scum there. Well, let's take our sins here. Not the wheelbarrow, just the sins. And send them to deal with that problem on their own. Hopefully they can handle that. We'll just fly them here. And then when they tell me they've reached the location, then we will give them an order to go do the thing. Meanwhile, I don't think I'm going to blow up everything else in this system. Not this system, but the system surrounding this system. Largely because I'm feeling a little lazy. And I don't feel like poking my nose around through these gates just yet. But we have pruned the Xenon back a bit, so hopefully that will slow them down a little and let the Paranid retake Wretched Skies. But we will send the main fleet back to Zyarth's, or Family Zin, I mean. As well as the Swan Song. Let's see. Park the Swan Song someplace a little different from the rest of them so I can pick it out more easily. Okay, Captain.
Can I help?
Proceed with your orders, please. Okay, that's how the game is supposed to work. Found the setting, I gather. Yeah, it's so much better when it doesn't just stop when you open the map. Although, beware, because you can very easily fly off into the distance if you're not paying attention. I do it all the time. Okay, so we will fly home. I'm probably going to teleport off of here to the wheelbarrow. Yeah. I'm going to teleport to the wheelbarrow, which is conveniently right over here.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Okay. Out of my seat, please. Let's see. Yeah, we need to build a station here. I should probably manually position a bunch of sins right around the gate. First, though, how are we doing on energy cells? We are finally above the green line on energy cells again. Metallic microlattice, compatronic substrate, all decent amounts. Silicon carbide, decent amount. Okay. How are we doing on? Station's got 31 million in stock. That's way more than it needs. Energy cell production, or the building the energy cell production is, well, honestly farther along than it needs to be. Yeah, okay. How much money do we currently have? Let's clear some of the money out of this station, because they don't need this much. They think they need 200 and some million. They do not need 200 and some million. So we'll leave them like 5.5 million. Okay, so we have 43 million right now, which is not really enough to do much of anything. However, that will be enough to do quite a bit in the not so distant future once we get more ships sold and such like. On that note, though, next time, more dirty scum. What? Oh, I bet you that's the same dirty scum, just flying. Okay, there are no dirty scum there. Whoa, 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 you guys. Just in time, huh? Attack that. Boom. And the war begins. Anyway, hopefully they're okay. Next time, I think we're going to try starting to build another defensive station so I don't have to keep placing laser towers all the time. Because honestly, placing laser towers all the time is boring. And it doesn't help against Ks, which I would like to be able to stop having to guard so closely. So, next time, though, is not going to be tomorrow, because tomorrow is Thursday, I think. Yes, it is. So that means tomorrow we are going to continue our playthrough of Crimson Skies, which should be interesting. But anyway, oh, who is doing what as far as rateable streamers? Avi is not doing anything. And Af is playing Cartel Tycoon again. And Wasted isn't doing anything either. Okay, well, let's rate Af then. Af's cool guy. And I like to raid him because I like to watch him after stream, so. Let's go raid Af.
Requesting permission to done. Tracking permission granted.
Raid of writing _1. Boom. Okay. Well, thank you all very much for coming. And thank you, Raiders, for dropping by. I greatly appreciate. I greatly appreciate everybody, for that matter, including the non-Raiders. Yeah, I hope you all have an awesome night, and we can all go see what Cartel Tycoon is like. I admit I didn't watch that much of it the last time he was playing it. So I kind of have some idea what it's like, but we'll find out a little more. Until then, and until tomorrow when we have more Crimson Skies, I hope you all have an awesome time, and I will see you all later.